Super excited to talk to Deontè. You know I'm a big Eagles fan, so I probably had never mind.
It's
That's
all
with
good. Go
Deontè.
Eagles, go Eagles. You know what I mean?
From Tech Hub Labs, and I can't wait to hear about the amazing things that you are doing. Tell us
Absolutely.
about Tech Hub Labs.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you about Tech Hub Labs. So, Tech Hub Labs is a few things, okay? Number one, we are cybersecurity training, cloud security, GovTech, and we get people into cybersecurity, okay? So,
Nice.
we make sure that they have all the appropriate knowledge, understanding hands on skills, making sure that they know how to configure a firewall or, a lot of different softwares that they get experience on, okay? They get certified, and then the best thing is that once they certified, they get to work with our security company, okay? So we do government contracts, state, local contracts, and they're essentially using what they learned in the cohort and using it in real world examples,
Okay.
right? And getting paid for it.
Nice. And so, how do your cohorts work? And so, like, how often, how
Yeah.
long, what is the process of you getting to join the cohort?
Yeah, so cohorts are 100% beginner friendly, right?
Okay.
You don't got to be a
You
whiz,
don't have to
right?
be a whiz. That's important.
That's important. So usually 12 to 14 weeks. 12 to
Okay.
14 weeks, they start learning about Security Plus or AWS, which is a cloud platform. And then from there, they'll get the professional development skills,
Okay.
okay? Because you got to have the soft skills,
Gotta have the soft skills.
right? And you
Very
got to
true.
have the hard skills as well, the technical skills.
Yeah.
And then from there on, once they get certified, it's up. Like, hey, we put you on that contract and you're good to go, and you got that experience.
So I have a friend of mine. She's a certified hacker.
Okay.
Um, and I know she went. Oh, she went to college
Yeah,
and
yeah,
got
yeah,
that right.
yeah.
So, how does the education, the knowledge base, differ from what you're doing in the certification process?
Yeah. So now it's good to have, you know, an education. You can have your degree, but it's not a requirement,
It's
right?
not a requirement. Okay.
Because now what companies are judging you on is the technical skills and the
Technical
technical
skills.
aspects, right? Because many of these companies are getting hacked by 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, right? So now you can get that certification
Yeah.
and you can get that job, but you have to have some experience under your belt. And
Okay.
the good thing about tech is that you can make your own experience,
That's good.
or you can use a group to get experience.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, because there's so many opportunities
Yeah.
in the tech space and in the cybersecurity. So you have your own security company. Is that what I heard as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So they graduate and they go, and then what is placement? What is your placement process? So it's really a workforce development program.
Yes,
That you
absolutely.
have with placement,
Yes.
with job placement. So
Yeah.
how does that work in the whole scheme of things?
Yeah, so when they go through the cohort, they got to be good, right? You just
You
don't.
gotta be good. Okay.
You got to make sure you come to class. Make sure you have your
Yes.
camera
Yes.
on. We're remote first,
Gotta be
right?
able to trust you.
Make sure that you're doing the technical exercises. Show passion, show determination, collaboration, and that onboarding process when it comes to working at our security company is making sure that hey, they're a 5-star recruit, and then they get placed on projects that fit their technical skills. So,
Okay.
if, for an example, someone does the SOC analyst path, right, which is looking at technology, looking at threats that may come through on the network, we'll put you on that. We'll make sure that you have orientation with all the tools, and then you'll have your manager making sure that the work gets completed to the highest degree.
Okay. And so, have you had any challenges with securing government contracts since everything had, with everything that's been going on with the federal government in
Right.
particular? Like, are those one of your contracts? Have you had any? How's that been impacting you?
Yeah, so currently we're focusing on smaller contracts.
Got it.
There's micro purchases, which is $10,000. There's
Okay.
simplified acquisitions, which is $250,000 or less.
Okay.
So right now, the only concern from the government
Yeah.
is the disbursement of funds,
Yeah.
right? I think it's called Doge that is being enacted right now. Right?
Department of Governmental Efficiency.
Yes. So, you know, some agencies may not need certain services anymore,
More,
right?
right.
But it hasn't hit a lot of contractors
Okay.
just as yet.
Okay,
So,
well
yeah,
that's good.
yeah, for sure,
That's good.
for sure.
So tell folks how, and you are national. I know you're based in Houston,
Right?
and you're from Philly.
Yeah.
But how do you? It's a national program. Is people
Yes.
able to enroll in the cohort nationally?
Absolutely.
Tell folks how they can find you and how they can enroll in the program.
Oh yeah, yeah, yes. So you can go to techhublabs.com. Okay, TEKHUBLABS.com. Okay, and then you RSVP for a cohort, and one of my lovely recruiters will reach out and see if this program is right for you.
I
Okay?
love it. I love it.
And then we go from there. We have scholarships available.
Nice.
You get $1,500 off. The cohort is $4,500, but
Okay.
we want to work with people because we want to get you the skills.
Absolutely, and I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
for what you're offering, I think that's a beautiful price point. To be
Right,
quite honest
right,
with you,
right,
for
right.
what you're offering, the level of
Absolutely.
technology, I think that's a lovely price point. And what you know, being able to have placement, because you're going to make that back with the
Absolutely.
right contract and the right opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know, so I think that's a great
Absolutely.
price point. But thank you so much, Deontè, for stopping
Oh,
by and
yes.
talking with us. It was
Yes,
really
for
a pleasure.
sure.
I
For
love
sure.
what you're doing. I think it's important for young people, or not just young people, but for all people to take advantage of these opportunities that are available in technology and be made aware of them. That's why we're here talking to good people.
Oh,
like you
absolutely,
today.
absolutely. I thank you so much. What
Yep.
you're doing is great for
Yes.
the community.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
you know, keep doing that,
Thank
right?
you.
Because we need people like you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
For
Thank
sure.
you so much. All right, Deontè. Well, listen, we're having a good time here at Diversitech. Shout out to Shannon for really putting together an amazing conference and opportunity. You see Deontè is holding up his card. You can scan it. You can do what's right here. You can pull the camera in close, scan the QR code, get into Tech Hub Labs, and we'll be back a little later on with some more guests.